You gotta unmute. Hey, Jamie.
Hey, how you doing?
What's up?
How you doing, Jay? Just typical. Just one question, okay? So when it comes to prayers to saints, what argument would you make for the idea that, in fact, from the 1st to the 4th century of the church, which would be the golden age of the church, we don't actually see anybody doing specific prayers to saints? We've got Irenaeus, Ignatius, not actually doing any specific prayers to saints. What argument would you have for that?
Well, how do you know that? Just because it's not written in their apologetic writings? Maybe it wasn't contended yet. And in fact, when Jerome goes to argue this point, he does argue over this very point in his letters. So
well, it's specifically absent from, for example, Irenaeus and Against Heresies, chapter 2.
This is an argument from silence. This is an argument from silence.
From silence. He says you cannot invoke saints. That's what he literally says, dude.
Where?
In chapter 2, book 32.
Well, chapter 2 is about listing the errors of the Gnostics. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Right. And one of those errors was invoking angels. And that's what he says the church doesn't
we
do.
don't invoke angels. We're not magicians. You don't know what our doctrine is.
So when you call out St. George, St. Mark, whoever, who are you calling to? You're invoking angels, dude.
He's talking about occult practices of invocation. That's not what we do in the Orthodox Church. Those are that's the community. Stop interrupting me. It's not praying. Stop interrupting me.
You're crying.
What? You're an idiot. Stop talking. Stop barking. In the book of Revelation, in chapters 5 through 8, what are the saints in heaven doing?
Revelation 5 verse 8 does not mention prayers to saints, dude. That's talking about vows.
It's what?
It's talking about vows, prayers of the saints.
What are you even saying? I can't even understand your language. You can't even talk.
Vows and prayers to saints has nothing to do with praying directly to saints. You can't show me from
They are offering the prayers of the saints. Oh my gosh. They're offering the prayers of the saints. Stop barking. They're offering the prayers of the saints in the book of Revelation. What do you mean? Irenaeus is talking about occult practices of invocation and magic with Gnostic sects. He is not talking about the practice of the church, which comes from David. David talks to the angels in the liturgical Psalms of Israel. It's an Israeli practice. It's in the Psalms, you idiot. So all these people have is to take things out of context.